Hey guys, I'm headed to a taco luck right now. So that's basically a potluck where you bring all your taco ingredients, and I'm just going to make an entire vegan taco with all the ingredients to bring to this party, so that way people there can also have some vegan tacos, and I'll make sure I have a vegan option. So I'll show you how I'm going to make this, and it's only a few ingredients. It tastes great, it's really easy, you can make it all the time if you love tacos, so let's get right into it. Alright, I need to reshoot the whole ingredients section because I forgot one. So our first ingredient is Missio Tortilla shells. And I like the soft shell ones, so I go with those, and I get these from Kroger. Great price, they last a long time too, they don't go bad, so I'd recommend those. Up next, we have our rice. Spanish rice by Roni. I got this at Kroger as well. This is a 6.8 ounce box, and we're gonna use all of that. Up next, we got some black beans, and these are by Simple Truth organic black beans. There's also Kroger style black beans, which I often get, but this was on sale, so I'd recommend these. I like the spicy element to them, then Kroger has one like that too, so just grab a can of black beans. This is a 15 ounce can. And we're gonna need some spicy diced tomatoes, and I guess it doesn't have to be spicy, but just grab some diced tomatoes. I got these at Kroger obviously, and I like this taste, so if you can find these, get the fire roasted salsa style diced tomatoes. It'll add a good element to the tacos. Up next, the ingredient that I forgot, the Ortega taco sauce. I think Ortega tastes really good, and it's also a really great price. So if you find this flavor, go ahead and grab it. Any flavor you like will work, and we'll go with that. Up next is tomatoes, more than one. I already diced up the tomatoes because, like I said, I made a mistake and didn't include all the ingredients. So get tomatoes. This looks a little weird because I got it from a farmer's market, and I said before that the farmer's market is a good way to get produce because it's about the same price as the grocery store, and sometimes cheaper, sometimes a little more expensive, but it's also better for the environment. So if you can go farmer's market, I would recommend it. And yeah, it might look a little weird, but that's okay because it tastes fine, so we don't need to throw out food just because it doesn't look pretty. So yeah, anyway, grab some tomatoes, we'll add that. And like I said, more farmer's market. This is mixed greens or salad greens, and but just go ahead and get any sort of greens at the grocery store. Lettuce is totally fine. You get some cheap lettuce. If I had that, I would use it too, but I have this right now. So just get some greens that you like for the tacos. Now for the rice, we're also going to need just a touch of earth balance, 2 tablespoons. It's not a lot of earth balance, but if you have any sort of margarine, that's totally fine. Just even oil would work for this, but we just need a little bit for the rice. And finally, the last ingredient is spicy guacamole. Now the reason I got this, and you don't have to get this of course, if it's a little pricier then don't, just skip it, but I get this because avocados are pricey and they cost like $2 a piece, and this was $4, and I would say this has at least 2 avocados in it, so I went ahead and I got this already pre-made guacamole because it'll save me time and effort, and it's about the same price anyway. So we're going to use this as an optional ingredient on these tacos for extra taste if you want to spend a little bit more. So there you have all the ingredients. Let's get started. So the first thing we're going to start with is the rice. Just let this earth balance melt away, and then we're going to add the rice mix, and we're just following directions on the back of the box here. I'm not doing anything special. So we're just going to cook this rice and get it nice and golden brown before we add in the water and the special seasonings. So let's add in the rice. Alright, so there's our rice, and we're just going to, like I said, cook this until it's golden brown. Just keep kind of mixing it around every few minutes, and in the meantime we'll get the beans and salsa going. Alright, now is as good as time as ever to slice and dice these tomatoes. So yes, tomatoes can look green and they can look weird, and it's totally fine. When you get them at the store, you know, they usually look perfect, but that's kind of an issue because we throw out a lot of good food that doesn't look perfect. So anyways, chop up your tomatoes to your liking. Thought I would also mention, I do always salt and pepper tomatoes. I just think they taste better no matter what the occasion is for the tomato. And as you can see here, I did burn some of this rice. So I recommend you stir it regularly. Keep on stirring it and keep it on medium heat. And that way it won't burn. I made a mistake and I walked away. So my bad there. Don't do what I did here, and be sure you regularly stir the rice. It's not too bad here though. Some of it's golden brown like it said in the package, so I'm probably just going to call that good. We're going to start adding the water, and the tomato. And we're just going to keep following directions on the back of this box. So we're just going to add the water, 2 cups, and special seasonings and diced tomatoes and bring it to a boil. Let's bring that to a boil and just regularly stir it. And as you can see here, our rice is boiling, and so we're going to add a lid to this and let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes, the box said. And then after that, the rice should be tender, and we will check on it then. And in the meantime now, let's get our spicy black beans going. We're just going to heat them up, and that's it. Nothing special. There you have it, a pan of black beans. Alright, checking on our rice now. You can see it's been simmering enough that it actually evaporated all the liquid, and so that is totally done. Definitely turn off your burner and just stir it up. Get all that salsa-y tomato mixed in there with the rice, and man, that is going to taste really good, especially with these black beans. And you can see our black beans sizzling here, so they are definitely plenty warm. So go ahead and turn those off, and looks like we're done. Alright, let's do the obvious here and assemble the taco. There's the rice. And the black beans. Now some pre-made guac that I got from Kroger. Up next, let's add a little tomato. Now our mixed greens. These are optional, of course, but you know, a lot of people like lettuce on their tacos, and I didn't have lettuce, I had these, but lettuce is good. A lot of different greens are good on it. And finally, some Ortega. And it's picture time. Alright, here we go, giving it a taste before the party. So this is spicy, and that Ortega taco sauce tastes really, really good. I definitely recommend getting that Ortega Chipotle flavored taco sauce. Let me take a second bite here. Yeah, just an all-around great tasting spicy taco. I mean, that guac in there is awesome. And I could have added some jalapeno peppers to this too if I wanted to go even further. But man, this is really good, and it's also a complete protein, of course, like usual. It's got the grains, the rice, mixed with the black beans makes it 100% complete protein, so that's also really cool. So yeah, I'd really love to hear if you make this taco, and I'll see you soon.